One of the common things we hear all the time when people are reaching out to us about video is that they want to go big. They want to do something that's really extravagant, over the top. And, I love that idea, and producing big projects is always exciting for us video producers and video creators. However, one of the areas that I think brands can really do a better job with is understanding the value in starting small. We don't always have to have a big idea. Really small bite-sized videos can actually connect with your audience significantly better. So when I'm kind of laying the groundwork, we obviously do a variety of different videos. The thing people usually reach out to for us is these brand story films. They want to do the thing that's about their mission, culture, and values. And we love those films, but when the budget doesn't align and there's not enough there to kind of solve that problem, it starts to diminish the value really quick. When we think about investing in a brand story film, we want to make sure that there's enough budget there to truly do that the right way, to capture the culture and to make sure that story is as strong as possible, because those films work best because they have a long return on investment. However, there's a better place to start if we don't have the full budget there. Especially if this is a first-time inquiry, the creative process is all about building that rhythm together. So we honestly like to take a smaller approach. We like to test the waters and make sure, are we a good fit for each other? Are we a good relationship? Do we understand the video production process enough to actually support this? Truth be told, a lot of the people that we work with, we want to maximize those dollars. Sustainability is a huge deal for us in making sure that this is a budget set aside that we can healthily do. How many videos do we have to produce over the next year, 2, 3 years? And how do we set a budget that we can kind of reach those goals sustainably and start to build momentum together? This is where those small video ideas actually come into play a lot more valuable. One of the things that I feel like gets overlooked a lot of the times is educational videos. Things that actually help your audience make a decision. For us, we work primarily with service-based industries, but in general, why we love service-based industries so much is because they have an experience-based mindset. When they have this great experience for their customer and their journey, that becomes really easy to discover the story. And when we think about video content in general, it's all storytelling. How does smaller bite-sized films actually add up and create more return on investment? One of our favorite areas is frequently asked questions. This is a way to answer a lot of the common questions in a video format and to also create a social marketing plan. The additional benefit that I think a lot of the times isn't given is thinking about who the character is in these stories. This is the magic spot of these smaller form videos. One, it allows us to establish a character. So we're humanizing that person by putting their face and their likeness out there. It's less about even them answering the question, but it's about putting that personal flavor on there and building some trust with them before they ever reach out or inquire or whatever the call to action is on the website or social. But these small bite-sized pieces, these simple videos, they create a more human version of the brand. They make people feel more trusting of the brand. They feel more invited into the ecosystem. The truth is, a lot of people lurk before they make a decision or they do their research. So why don't we give them the tools to be as transparent as possible with your brand, to humanize that brand? The brand film can be beautiful and stunning and everything like that, but it doesn't necessarily create that instant call to action. When we think about who's ready to make a purchase, you might have 100% of the audience in your social or email newsletter, but maybe only 20% of them are really ready to make that purchase. And of that 20%, maybe only 1 to 3% of them are actually going to make that purchase. So when we only think about that 20%, how are we humanizing the brand more? How are we making them feel more safe in making this purchase? How are we earning more trust? These frequently asked questions can embed into a website. They can go into email newsletter marketing. You can build blogs around them. They're easy to produce. The other hidden benefit is doing video can be a little bit intimidating. And as much as I love the fact that we make people feel really comfortable on camera and we guide them through the process, the more reps we get in, the more comfortable we get in front of camera. And then if we're evolving up to that brand story film later on down the road, it's that much easier to go through that process because we're comfortable with video. We understand and trust each other, and we actually have more creative harmony by the end of this. So when we're starting to think about video marketing, I don't think it's about going all out or going for the big shiny thing, but it's thinking about what story do we have to tell? How can video solve a problem for us? And how can something really simple actually add a bigger return on investment? When I think about creating these frequently asked questions or these small microfilms, I look at them as an additional tool in the tool belt. How are we helping the sales team, the HR team, the founder, the social media marketing team. All these pieces of content are starting to humanize the brand and connect with an audience more, and it's starting to make video a little bit more appealing. If we're really thinking about video doesn't become effective until it becomes a rhythm for the brand. We need to make it a consistent means. And these small bite-sized videos are an easy way to batch produce, create tons of content, and to get more comfortable with video marketing. This is one of the areas that we've helped strengthen a lot of our partners over the year and where we think we add the most value. Yes, these videos aren't super exciting or sexy or anything like that, but our mission is really to create more confident marketing efforts, to make our brand partners a little bit stronger and understand the power of video, not just the flashiness of video.